excuse me, that Paul, who persecuted the church, now starts building the church everywhere. Saul, who is trying to silence the gospel, is now preaching the gospel everywhere he can. Now Saul, who is imprisoning believers, is now being imprisoned himself. And in prison, he is writing letters to the church that became our scripture and builds up the church for generations and generations. Now, Saul was okay with stoning Stephen, and he experienced being stoned himself. And I'm just thinking, wow, God, you are so incredible. It doesn't matter how high the persecution is. We need to pray for our fellow believers, churches in all these areas. That is our calling. That is the least that we can do. And God can turn around any person in authority, and even in authority or no authority, but he can turn them around and make them a Christ follower and change nations and bring salvation to the world because of God calling them out of that evil wickedness. Now, to me, that is great hope. And I really, truly hope that's going to be the hope for the churches as well. It also shows to me that as we do to others, so will be done to us. Look at what Saul at that time all did to the church. And God says, he's going to suffer for my name's sake. But God's strengthening him, and Saul